computer. Right. Yeah, right. So the other day, Hannah and I had to do a proposal, which should have taken us a week. Okay, but with the use of ChatGPT, it was what, Hannah, an hour?
Nice. Mm.
Okay,
Right.
because what we did was we obviously knew what he wanted to say, and we threw it into ChatGPT. What ChatGPT did was push it out for us and make it bigger and more comprehensive. And then all Hannah and I did, actually more Hannah than I, was was go through and edit it, obviously, for grammar, content, and making sure it's all there. Okay. So what that shows us, what I'm trying to tell people is this, is AI is not about replacing you. It's about saving you time to do boring stuff. Okay, literally something that you just don't want to do. I mean, here's a question for you guys. In your business week, what is the most boring thing you have to do that involves you sitting around typing, thinking, or doing?
Accounts.
Okay, well, accounts, Crystal, you do know that to help you reconcile them, you could put them all into ChatGPT and it will actually do that for you.
Oh,
Okay.
mm.
No?
How?
Yeah. Right. The idea is, okay, is it won't do the accounts for you, but it will put them in a format when you give them to someone like Jane, she can work with it.
Like can upload like an Excel files?
Yeah. Or receipts, all sorts of things. As long as it can read them, okay, you can load all sorts of things up. It's not an accountant or a bookkeeper, but if you say to it, can you put this into an order which can be used by my bookkeeper? It will make it easier then for Jane to take it all, and it might get it back to you in a formatted Excel spreadsheet. You'll be surprised what it can do. And to keep forgetting, it's not good enough to, I wouldn't trust it to do your accounts, but it's good enough to make sure that when someone like a bookkeeper gets them, they're actually easier for them to go through and check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know it sounds odd, okay, but that's it. If you've got your accounts on an Excel spreadsheet, I bet you it would do you a profit and loss sheet from it.
Hmm.
Okay, it would
Interesting.
also show you how much you're growing over years. It's quite surprising what you can get out of it. Okay, so there you go, Crystal. Accounts. So now you know in the future you want help doing stuff. The accounts. Anybody else?
So that means that just for the tax return, which is not that complicated, does it mean that it could do that for you?
Yeah,
Give you the numbers
yeah.
and to know because I paid a lot of money just for someone to put the numbers because I just don't trust myself to give the correct numbers to the tax, for the tax return, which
It will get
is
it. It will. What it. Here's the thing. When you get someone a tax return, they've got to work it all out. That's what you're paying for. If you
yeah,
gave somebody a reconciled tax and just say, "Can you please check it?" You're
yeah.
paying for a fraction of the time, so you're not paying so much money to get them to do all of it. If that makes sense. Okay, so it's
Because usually a person who's doing, I think, regardless of what you present, they just give you a flat rate, regardless if they have to.
yeah. Then there'll be people out there that will work differently. You can't
Yeah.
do a flat. Which way can't do a flat rate? Okay. One of my friends, I'll show you his accounts. You get in his van, and there'll be a box of receipts. And he
Yeah.
would take that box of receipts and give them to his bookkeeper and goes, there you go. That was how he did his bookkeeping. Okay. You can't do a flat rate because people like that are going to literally
No, of course not.
destroy you. So, but then you find someone else who would do it. Or what you do, Alana, is take your last year's accounts, what the guy did.
I have everything P&L. It's all in
Okay.
it.
So take what you give to them. Okay. Run it through ChatGPT and then look at and then check what ChatGPT did and check what they did and see how close it is.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
just do a comparison. It might be a bit off, okay, but then it's not too bad. I mean, in the end, we still need specialists to check things,
Yeah.
okay? Because even if you know what you're doing, sometimes, a mistake or a decimal point can make a massive difference to what you do.
Yeah.
Okay, decimal points are the killers of accountants, and engineers. So we still need the specialists to do them. But the idea is we're basically making everything more easy and efficient, and at least having some control yourself, and seeing what's going on. I mean, for me, it's proposals. Proposals are long-winded and stuff, and I will just basically write out the proposal, and I'll get ChatGPT then to format it, make it look good, and get it set in a position where she's good enough to go out. Okay. And for me, that saves me days. To write a, I've done proposals that are 200 pages long. That's a lot of work for the assumption that I might get a job. Yeah. So I might spend a week doing something, hand it over, and the guy will go, ah, no, too expensive. That's a week I can't get back. Now it's an hour, so I don't care. Okay. And then it means I can spend the rest of my time doing the things I love doing, watching funny videos on YouTube. And working. So yeah. Okay. So
A friend of mine, she was just made, she used to be in the high senior management with BP's Castro sections. But BP has sold the Castro. So the whole department been made redundant. And she came out to me because she was about to go to Taiwan in about a week's time. And she said to me, she never used AI because they were not allowed to use AI at BP because BP was worried that any secrets would be recorded on ChatGPT or any AI. So she never touched AI. But then she actually got the job. She was about to in a Taiwanese university. So she had to learn at this age. She had to learn how to do PPT and lots of things. So I gave her a few AI, which the first thing she asked me how to do PPT. So I say, okay, go to ChatGPT, get some ideas, then use Gamma, another AI, immediately put your concept. Gamma will do beautiful PPT for you, including the presentation. Yeah. And then I gave her a few things. So she was here 3 hours, I think, learning how to do it. And I also told her because she's going to be in university, so the authenticity of the knowledge, the data had to be, correct. So I said instead of using ChatGPT, she's better off using Perplexity. Perplexity because it's another AI like ChatGPT. You ask Perplexity your questions, then Perplexity will give you the sources where they got. Okay, if you ask them a statistic numbers, Perplexity will tell you, okay, it has got it from the economy, news, or whatever. So for academic studies, it's better use Perplexity. And if you want to, she said, oh, she also wants to write a novel. I said, okay, if you want to write a novel, use Claude. The Claude is more creative than ChatGPT. So AI is our assistant. Gosh, I can't live without AI. But we were just talking at dinner time. I said, gosh, when we were growing up, we have no AI. I can't imagine.
Hannah, we had no computers. Do you
mean? We
had
no phones.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, Crystal.
Sorry, just a quick one. Those two AI programs, I've heard of Perplexity before. I didn't catch the other one. Are they free or are they paid?
Free.
Yeah.
Well, they are free, and then you got free version. The only drawback is if it's free, then you are limited to questions you can ask a day.
Yeah.
But if you don't ask too many questions, I think it depends how many questions. But the prices are similar to ChatGPT.
And what was the second one you said, Hannah?
Claude. CLAUD. Claude.
Okay. And that was a creative one.
Yeah, creative one. Very good at writing script. Stories. Yeah.
Okay.
Remember, guys, if you have any questions on AI systems, Hannah's the person to ask.
Hannah, what was it? Complexity and Claude, did you say? Those are two.
Perplexity.
Perplexity.
Okay. Yeah, Perplexity.
Right. So I'm doing another book. I've got another book idea. So that's why I was asking about the second one might just help bring things into focus. Okay, thank you.
Claude is good at writing the script, the stories, but Claude still hasn't got the facility of generating images yet.
Okay.
So I think it's cheaper than ChatGPT. The paid version. But go check. Don't quote me on it. I'm not on commission, but
And
All right.
another question from Moana.
I actually wanted to share something with you, which is very, very raw, recent. I had a very unpleasant experience with a parent, a new customer, and it's also from this area, and we have friends in common from the networking groups. And in a nutshell, she's pretty much bullying me right now. So long story short, she came for an assessment 2 lessons. She didn't say anything in the lessons about complaining about anything of my teaching approach. But I got a message from her on Sunday accusing me of all sorts of things, and that she decides to stop the service. Anyway, fast tracking, I used ChatGPT to help me sort of like word my replies to her, because she came also with really serious accusations, which ultimately on Monday I forwarded to the legal team, to ISM, to Incorporated Society of Musicians, and I have their support and assistance in that respect, because she seems to be her way to operate when booking services with people. I'm not the first one and not the only one she's done this to. So just wanted to say that it was really helpful to actually use ChatGPT to analyze what she was saying, and also because ChatGPT not only creating the replies, but also analyzing what she was saying from, reading between the lines.
Yeah.
If it makes sense what I'm saying.
If you like have to write some legal letters or more serious letter, do try to use Perplexity, because my husband's a lawyer, and he used Perplexity all the time, because he said Perplexity will give you correct information. And he said the clients have all changed. 2 years ago, all his clients said, don't touch AI. They want to keep it secret. But nowadays, all his clients said, please use AI. They want to use AI.
It was very helpful. Yeah, it was very helpful. I had a conversation with them through email, on the phone, with the legal team.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to get into more details, but it was so much easier, and it put my mind more at peace that the wording I used, because I was feeding the ChatGPT with her replies, with what she said.
Yeah.
And actually what I got back from ChatGPT, it was quite comforting, actually telling me that I'm not on the wrong at all in this situation, which it was confirmed as well by the legal team.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever she complained about, she actually didn't give me any example of what I said or done to support her accusations. Nothing at all.
What you got to think, guys, is remember this, okay? Picture, you have you have 20,000 specialists in anything you could ever want to know, sitting there ready to answer you right now. What do you do with them? Okay, most people ask stupid questions of ChatGPT. That's what it is. But for a business owner, it means nearly anything you need to do, any question you have, at least you're going to get an answer that is nearly right. And Hannah's right. If you can ask ChatGPT to ask you to ask it to tell it where it's getting the source information from, so you can double check it yourself as well, and it will say, "I got this from here." Yeah. Okay, because what will happen is sometimes ChatGPT is like I use the word like a pet. It wants to make you happy. So sometimes it tells you things because it thinks that's what you want to hear.
Oh, Anna, also, did you ever use the on ChatGPT? There's a Mia.
The what?
There's on ChatGPT. There's you can on the sidebar. Do you find Mia?
Mia.
Yeah, it's a talk tool. You basically, if you are really, try to figure out problems, there are 2 Mias there. One is actually life coach. If you got any
MIA?
Yeah, MIA. Yeah, Mia. It's just a person. You can decide you want to meet
Mia. I came across two names as a AI assistants or something like that.
Yeah. So if you just click on the Mia, and then you can just talk now. The Mia, when you just talk, tell Mia all your problems. You don't have to write anything because Mia will record. She will put down all the transcript. No, the conversation of your conversations. And you can just tell her everything, and she'll analyze your talk and then she'll give you suggestions.
Yeah, I don't really see that. So I'm on my
And
phone.
let me just
on the website though.
On the both phone. You can get it from phone, or let me just quickly.
I have Sora, if that's what all about.
The Sora is for now. Okay, Rob, do you want me to share? Can I share the screen?
Yeah, go on. Yeah, of course, can Hannah. Go on.
Okay. No.
Anyway, it was really helpful, and I couldn't have done without the. In this situation, it was critical.
Right, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
This here, Mia AI.
Is that some? Yeah, it's. This is on the laptop, not on the phone.
Oh no, on the phone you get that as well.
I don't have Mia.
Oh.
No, I don't have Mia.
Are you? Is that free or pay? I don't know because I got paid.
Free.
Yeah, I got Mia here, so maybe it's pay version. Pay. I don't know.
Possible. All I have is Sora.
Yeah, because with the Mia, there are two Mia. One is just it will just you just have constant conversation. You can do. I mean, I know Rob is doing the interview app. This Mia AI also does that.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Mia is your Mia AI. Next one is Mia AI, your new friend. That's your life coach. You could just we'll do a therapy session with you, save you lots of money. If you got any,
for sure. Interesting. No, I don't have Mia. Yeah.
I don't have it either, Hannah.
Yeah.
Maybe just send us a little screenshot of your phone afterwards.
Okay,
you have the paying version.
Yeah, I have the pay version now. Is that
Hannah,
I also have the paid version.
Which level is it paid? Because I think there are various plans. I've just gone for the £20 plan.
Oh, that's mine. That's mine.
So I don't think I've got it because I've literally got the paid version of ChatGPT. I want to check.
I don't have it either. Yeah.
You can
really weird.
Mia, keep it inside. Maybe you hide it. You have hidden it.
No, I didn't touch it. I know I came across at some point about on two names which were assisting. I can't remember what they were doing, each of them. One female and one male, and they were analyzing from a man. I don't know what was it. I can't remember, and it wasn't for this situation anyway. But it was useful regardless because it still analyzed whatever reply she's sent to me. It was analyzing the tone of her texts and the emotional charge and how to respond back and all this stuff. So that was really helpful.
So ChatGPT, people you can do so much with ChatGPT. The Sora is just for making films, but I occasionally use it, but it's still not as good as my other AI, so I don't use that much. But Mia AI, I use it a lot. And then Mia, your new friend, I know some youngster, she always constantly using Mia AI, your new friend. This is a new coach. I think your Mia AI, your best friend and life coach. You can ask her any question, emotional or any issues.
Just to say, sorry guys, I figured it out. Your tab on the left-hand side, if you click ChatGPTs, and then it will come up with a search bar, you can put Mia in it and it comes up. I found it.
Oh, interesting. I didn't think of that, to do that.
Yeah.
What you forget, guys, think of ChatGPT as like the headmaster. But within ChatGPT, you've got the teachers, which are the GBTs, which are the specialists in each subject. So really, ChatGPT is like a generalization. Inside ChatGPT, you've got the GBTs. They're the specialists, and there's thousands of them. So if you want drawings or poetry, there's actually a GBT for everything you want to do. So sometimes don't just use ChatGPT itself. Go in and type what you want, and it will bring something up that's more specific to what you're trying to do.
And you can
This
also
is for
create your own GPT. In my GPT
Mm.
here, so you can create a GPT. So I have done like Hi-Fi VR, AI CEO. I got a few things.
Oh,
So you could, if you just want to have your own focus, or you want to borrow other people's idea, I mean, like Canvas, Monday. Oh, the Monday that's the workflow.
It is, Hannah, but not a very good one.
Not very good one.
Crystal, I think that's only for pay version because I don't have the search bar.
I think it is for the search, the paid version, because I've actually gone into healing crystals as a separate chat GPT, and there's loads. I'm like, why haven't I used this before?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Crystal, that would be much more specific to
Yeah.
healing crystals. The same for, say, Celicia. If you go and look at candles,
Yeah.
there'll be a GBT about candles.
Yeah, but I don't think I have that version because I'm not getting the search bar.
No, then it's
So, send me a screenshot of what your search bar looks like, Crystal.
It's like that.
A quick question, actually. Are you gonna show it on the screen?
Yeah.
Actually, what if I'm trying to get sort of on ChatGPT, one of the AIs, I needed to create like a picture of a candle, I don't know, in somebody's lounge, on their bedside table and stuff like that. Is that something I could do?
Yeah.
With AI as well?
Yeah.
What would I just word it? Would I just say what I want to see?
Okay.
I see that Sora. I was looking out through Sora. It's creating, you just give ideas and it's creating you images with what you want.
Right.
I didn't use it, but I just literally clicked on Sora to see what it's all about, and that's what it does. Yeah.
If I, can you create?
Thanks, Crystal.
Right,
It's all right.
guys.
Put it in
Remember
the
this.
group.
If you really want to understand how to not use ChatGPT, but how to basically use prompts, okay, you can buy an amazing book by someone called Robert Stedman, okay, called AI Driven Content Mastery, available on the Amazon App Store right now.
There you go.
With ChatGPT.
So yes, written with the aid of ChatGPT, exactly. Okay. So, but the idea was, what we realized was, it's prompts are really important to what you want to do. ChatGPT is a child, okay, and if you give it the wrong prompts, it will give you the wrong outlook. Okay, so you need to be very, very, very specific of what you want. Like the early days, if you ask for a hand, it would give you 6 fingers, wouldn't it, Hannah?
Yeah.
You have to say, give
But
me a
I still
hand.
give you six fingers.
Yes, you got to say with one thumb and 4 fingers. Otherwise, it
Anna,
won't do it.
this is your candles for your bedside table. Did you ask for it?
That was Celicia, wasn't it?
I did, Hannah. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
And you can download it here. Then you download it, or you just share it directly. And then if you don't like it, then ask the ChatGPT can do it again.
And you keep changing it and changing it. You can
Refining
also,
it. Okay.
you could also, Celicia, upload one of your candles and tell it to use your candle in the picture.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah, so you upload your candle and say, take this candle and put it into this picture, and it will do it for you.
Right. Okay. Fine. So I need to I need to go and play around.
Yeah. So here you can put in your candles.
Oh, you're doing a screen share. Sorry, Hannah. I'm not even on your screen share. Okay.
Yeah. So if you look,
perfect.
Where Hannah is, and you click plus to add the picture you want, and say use this candle, and then it will change that picture and put your candle into it.
What did you do? Hannah, you just literally wrote that and then you put the plus sign afterwards. Is that what you did?
No. All I said is, can you create an image of a candle for my bedside table, please?
Yeah.
And then he gave me some idea, the style. He asked me what's the style. I didn't bother. I just said, please generate the image.
Yeah.
But nobody, if I got time, I will actually answer his questions. The style, the candle type, color and material, the mood, Then once you answer these questions, then ChatGPT knows exactly what you want. Then he will create the candle, to my liking.
Right. Okay.
And the plus sign appears there automatically, Celicia. And then there you go. So you go add
photos,
and then say please change to use this candle image.
Right. Got you. Right. Perfect. Thank you.
So if I let me just quickly. So if I we got this. Okay. We got mannequin today. So I said,
Mannequins.
can you give the mannequin different weight? ChatGPT is you do have to be polite.
You got to say please and thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
If you
Don't get the wrong. Remember this: when AI takes over, remember to say I was the polite one.
And if you don't do that, I don't know why it's not.
Because mannequin is
You haven't
spelled
pressed enter,
wrong.
Hannah.
Maybe mannequin is spelled wrong.
No, it will respell it for you. It will know what you
Right.
want. It's quite good.
Okay. Oh, good.
I know that because my spelling's atrocious and it keeps changing it for me. It's really good.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Is that maybe the file?
Oh, is it?
No, it's quite small. Right? Okay, yeah.
There we go.
So
it's going to take that picture and it should change the color of the hair for that picture. It's quite.
But I don't really use ChatGPT for images because I have other AI to do the images, which is actually better or more creative. But if you want to if you can only just one AI, then ChatGPT is your answer because ChatGPT can do so much.
Yeah. It's all low cost at the moment, Hannah. It's all about the money.
I know.
Yeah. So I just got to see what I can do with ChatGPT first, and then obviously.
No, just think of ChatGPT. It can nearly do anything. You've just got to describe it and explain exactly what you want, and it will do it.
For example, I actually using a different AI to animate the images, and I want the pirate running, but that AI just kept having my pirate running backwards. I was so annoyed. In the end, you had to tell the AI. In the end, I told the AI, I said, "There's a group of pirates, and their boots are running towards camera. The camera is in the front, and then it worked. So sometimes you have to change your
words. Yeah, it's interesting.
Okay, so the original is this mannequin. We can't spell mannequin. I didn't.
No, don't worry. It's
fine. It did it. Yeah.
So the second one, you got the same mannequin but with a different haircut.
Yeah. Well, I just asked to change the wig.
So you put it. Yeah, they put a different wig on it. Is it the same face, Hannah? As the other picture.
It looks the same.
Yeah.
Well,
it's quite close. He's still doing it. Okay, so as Hannah's doing that, think of this, guys. Okay, so AI saves time and boosts efficiency. Okay, where a CRM system, okay, the term is improve relationships. They let you basically understand what your clients are doing and keep notes down. But then an AI tool can engage customers. Technically, you could build a AI chatbot that could literally sell anything to anybody, and you'd never have to talk to a client ever again if you really wanted to. They are quite good what they do, and one AI chatbot can talk to 1 billion people simultaneously. That's where they're a bit different. Okay, so yeah, and when you think of that, it's just the tools we have to make our lives easier. I mean, especially if you're doing social media. ChatGPT will help you write your social media posts because it's just time and effort.
Close enough.
They're quite close, aren't they?
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah.
So if you put in your own candles, ChatGPT will actually create it, and if you give it very clear instructions, then it can also put the text on it. But there are many ways of doing it.
So I'm just thinking then, if I do mock-ups before I actually create the candles, so obviously with me, if I've got candle, I'm doing a new candle scent, for instance, I'll have to change the sticker on the candle.
Yeah.
So it would make sense for me to do a mock-up, for advertising purposes before actually creating the candles. Yeah. And I'm just kind of thinking how to do it on ChatGPT, where, I get them to put the new candle label on, which is fine, and I can create.
Yeah.
Instead of me having to wait for the product to be made and then photographed and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that would speed things up. Yeah, that's good to know. Thank you.
And if you want to sort of design things, it's here directly has got logo maker, but you can go to that just GPTs and find the canvas. Canvas
Canva, like, yeah, that's where I design all my labels and that.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Canva.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Is this the same Canva? Like,
yes.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
ChatGPT, actually.
right, okay.
So basically, it would design it on Canva for you.
Right, yeah.
Okay, so start chat. Then you just
Oh, wow.
say, I want a new,
And then it uses the power of Canva, but it includes the power of ChatGPT's engine as well. So you get a better product.
That's insane. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so then this is also like designed for Canva.
Yeah. So you've gone via ChatGPT into Canva. Is that how you've gone into Canva now?
Correct,
right.
yeah.
That's fine. Yeah.
So it makes Canva much easier.
We can do our mock-ups in there.
Yeah.
Because Rob and I were struggling for the book, and I tried to use my paid account for Canva, and it was rubbish. So we can do our mock-ups through ChatGPT AI.
Yeah, but you might find within ChatGPT's GBTs, okay, Crystal, there's actually better ones to use. I saw someone who made these logos for their products, and these logos were stunning. I mean, it looked like she spent £1 billion on these logos, and she actually spent 5 minutes on ChatGPT making them.
Can I ask one more question? Just one more. It occurred to me I have the paid version of ChatGPT now, AI. So can I do like video editing and stuff via that? Because I haven't thought about it. You know, the little videos you used to make for me. Can I do all of that kind of stuff through that?
I've never tried. Does ChatGPT do videos now? Hannah, do you think?
Do video editing? No.
No, can it? No, what I mean, can it make a video?
Sora. You had to go to Sora?
Yeah, Sora. Okay, so I have to use Sora. Okay.
Yeah, go to Sora, but it's not perfect yet. Sora still got lots of hiccups. You can go to Sora, and also Sora got credit limit. It's not like a ChatGPT. You can create videos without any limit. But I think Sora has got credit system here.
Yeah, it gives you free credits when you go to it. It's quite a lot. You need to do quite a lot of pictures to go through the credit.
Have to,
those are the ones I saw from Sora.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, let's see how many credit I got.
Hi everyone. Sorry,
Taman's got you have a question, Taman.
Serve you guys. So hi to everyone. I had a question, Hannah. My question was also if you can like create videos on ChatGPT, and you guys mentioned Sora. So is that the only AI that I know there are so many other AI tools that can create videos, like product videos. Do you know like a free version or like a cheap version that can create videos, product videos?
Lots of video creators, they all allow you to create like three or five free. Then after that, you have to pay. And the good ones, they actually they just say you just have to pay to start with.
Do you recommend, like, do you have like?
I use two. Highly recommended two. One is Runway.
Sorry, which one?
Runway.
So I show you.
Okay, thank you.
Runway.
Runwayml.com.
Okay, so when I go to Runway, I'll log into my account.
Oops.
I pay so much beginning of the year, so I got unlimited when they do a very special promotion, and I never regretted this decision because normally it costs me so much money to create videos. Runway is very good. Look at go to dashboard. There's all tools here. See how many tools you can get. you can generate video, generate images, generate audio, lip sync video. Mind you, it's not the best one. Remove background. You can remove background using this. You can frame interpolation. I very rarely use that. In painting, you can paint it something out of your video. And super slow motion, you can slow down your. So this is a better AI for editing your video.
Okay, and create and generating
and
video.
generate. But you have to create your images first.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you come to Runway to do it.
Sure. Thank you.
There's another good one. It's called Kling.
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 Kling. Their videos is very exciting. But they are more expensive than Runway.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I keep buying credits. Oh my God.
But what you'll notice is the quality of these videos in here is non-exceptional compared to other ones. But the better the AI, the more they're going to charge you to use it.
Yeah, you can see the clarity.
You see, and some people say, oh, they're in video, isn't it? In video, just one prompt create a video for you, but they're using stock images.
Yeah, it's not accurate to you have to change all the pictures, and it takes more time, so it's not
true.
Now, in video, when in video came out, it sort of launched just before the big inset of AIs. So it was good for a short period of time, but the problem now has been the AIs are so much better and so much cheaper. In video had about a year's life and then it died. That's how fast technology moved past it and left it behind. Now, in video, Hannah does now do AI videos, but they charge a fortune if you want to do something like this now.
Yeah. I mean,
this is amazing. Look at this.
Yeah, I mean, I tell you, if I do all these, keep all my creations, all these, my films, all the clients' business commercials.
As you can see, Hannah makes a lot of stuff.
It just costs lots of money to make them because sometimes it's not just one take. You have to take, like, for example, this is, I say I don't like it, and that's 100 credit gone.
And you've got to pay again to make. So if you don't get it right the first time, guys, it can become a very expensive exercise to achieve your final goal.
So what's the price on something? So if you create, say for instance, this, Hannah, what are you paying to create this?
Okay, I'm on there. Let me see. I'm on there. What was? I think one time Rob asked me how much I spend on the AI subscription. I said I don't want to talk about it. Let me see. They have different pricing, but the problem is the different pricing give you certain credits. And I'm quite a perfectionist. Sometimes you can see that a lot of them are very similar because I don't like the first. Then I try it again.
You change it.
I got the video I want.
Gosh, this is amazing stuff. I didn't know you do this sort of stuff.
Okay. Very soon you will see some of Hannah's films.
Wow. It looks very Disney-like, Hannah. Like very very nice.
So you can create. I train my AI very well, so they know what I want. So you see I can see you. Okay, I hold it down purchase credits like I think last time because I run out of money, so I had to buy the extra credit. But you want to. Okay. Let me see. So you have the pro yearly plan it's $293, but it's not. If you do it professionally, it's just not enough.
Yeah.
So I think every last month, because we got a team doing the film. and she run up. She generates so much, and I generated lots of videos. So I think I have to buy the credit twice or three times.
Wow.
So technically, it can cost hundreds, if not thousands. See, what people don't realize about AI is someone said, "Oh, it's easy to use AI to make videos," and I spoke to two people, one yesterday, one today, who both said they've been trying to make videos and they've got nowhere and spent a lot of money because they didn't realize how hard it was. They just thought you just went to it, make me a video of this, and it spat it out. Because when you get into it and stuff, it's not. That's why. When someone says that you made a video using AI, that's an incorrect statement. AI helped you make the video. It didn't make the video. You told it what you wanted. You gave it the script. You give it the prompts. You give it the images.
Yeah.
All it does is technically make it move and bring it alive. Okay. So when you see people moaning about AI this and AI that, incorrect statement. AI is not making it. That's like saying when films like Toy Story came out and stuff, they weren't made by people. They're made by computers. Okay, but you still need the human being. They still drew it. They just, there's a bit of paper. It was drawn onto a computer screen. Okay, and all we're going through now is an evolution of Pixar, but it's Pixar 2.0. Okay, think of you working one day, you're sitting at Walt Disney, happily drawing things away, and suddenly you see a new company called Pixar, and you're thinking, what's Pixar? And boom, they're taking your job away. But they didn't. It just meant people who are drawing on paper had to learn to do it on computers. That's all it was. It was a move across, but you still needed someone who's got the artistic talent and the know-how to not just do drawings, but also to do stories.
See, when I do the AI films, the commercials, I will tell ChatGPT and also the image generator, I'll give them a style I want, Pixar style, or you can say I want Frankenstein style, I want the science fiction style. And even when you start to do the script, and I use a Hollywood Save the Cat structure, and so your knowledge about films will help you to create a really stunning script. So that's why probably that, because my training is film, so that helps. That help a great deal. But then with ChatGPT, that really extend my pre-existing skill. So,
and it is, and it's a tool that can help everybody. It doesn't matter what business you do or what you're doing. I mean, think how much time it saved you guys making your children's storybooks. You wrote the books. ChatGPT just helped you finish them off. Okay, so again, I saw an article. They were made out some author. Some author was using ChatGPT to edit her books, and everyone said it's not fair. And I thought, well, it's not writing the book; it's editing the books. What's the problem? But people had a problem with it because for some reason they don't like it. I mean, think of evolution. Let's go back to a day when there was a guy sitting there with a quill, writing on a bit of paper. And then someone goes, you know what? I've got this new machine. It's called a typewriter. Oh, this damn new typewriter. It's going to take my job away. It just evolved. Typewriter, computer, AI. It's just an evolution of technology, and what we've got to do is we have to learn to enhance it and use it ourselves, or don't. You're given a choice. Okay. Those that do will become more efficient. Those that don't will spend more time doing stuff they shouldn't have to do. And I think that's definitely the way, and out there's a tool for everything, but in the end, it still needs a human being to actually make it work and bring it together and bring it alive. And that's what you're all doing there. So hopefully, guys, there's some new AIs you can use. Okay, with that. I mean, earlier on, I was showing Hannah on my Photoshop. My Photoshop has a program on it. Okay, and if you've got a picture and you've got, say, a pair of glasses on the picture, I can tell the AI to remove the glasses, and the AI will literally remove the glasses. In fact, I had one, and there was half a car, and that half a car was going across, and the second half of the car was hidden by a wall. So I said, remove the wall and replace it, and it literally redrew the car for me in its entirety in front of the wall. So these are tools that you can use, to go forward. So
which AI is that, Rob?
That was Photoshop. Okay. I mean, the best thing to do will be, if you give you a minute, I'll show you it. Okay. Because you need to, when you see it in action, it's quite good. Let me just find it and open it. I'll give me a second to open up Photoshop because it's,
So it's called Photoshop AI.
no, it literally is just called Photoshop. Okay. So what you've got is you've got Photoshop, the program. I'm just opening it up. Give me a moment to open it up. Okay. And I'll show you it. So here's what we've got is this. So this is, let me just share my screen, guys. One sec. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys. You can see what I'm doing. So if I go to here, okay, and then go to here and go share. So, right. Right, guys, can you see my screen? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So if I go here and open, let me just put up a file. So let's find the file I was using earlier on. So if I take, which one do I want, Hannah? It was that one. So let's take this picture here. We got sent this picture. The problem is, can you see around that dummy's head? There's like plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we do is, this is how quick it is. I highlight the area I want to remove.
Oh, your screen is black.
Yeah.
Is it? All right. Hold on a second. Thank you for that, Hannah. I wouldn't have known that. So give me a moment to go back into. 1 second. Let me get out of here. Let me get back into. Sorry, I've now got about 80 screens. I now can't find my. Let's stop sharing there. Right. Okay. Give me a second to go there. Okay. And let's go to.
You can just share the desktop and then.
There we go. Can you see that now?
No. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, right, guys. So watch this. So now you can see my screen. So I take my mouse. Okay, all I do, as simple as this, is I highlight the area I want to remove that sort of plastic. Okay, let me get it over the plastic. And then here's what you do. I don't even tell it what to do. I click generate fill. I click generate. Watch this. It knows what I want to do. It just knows there's something in the screen that shouldn't be there. And with a couple of seconds and a bit of magic, hope it will work. Gone. Okay, so anything you have in the picture you don't want anymore, the AI is so clever, it makes a decision that, because I haven't told it what to do, it goes, what shouldn't be in that picture? The sticker. And it will remove the sticker and put the t-shirt back behind the sticker. Okay, so if you've got a picture you can't use, okay, there is nothing now that the AI can't do. It's clever. This is Photoshop, one of the original companies for doing pictures and drawings. They're one of the first ones to bring in AI to use like this. And it does it itself, you know, literally. And you give it a prompt and it will pretty much do it. It is, or watch this one. Let's say, for instance, I want to turn this picture into landscape. Okay, I take that tool there, I pull that out there, I pull that out there. Again, I just click generate. And what it will do now, it will now expand the picture for me and make it wider so I can use it as in a different image. And this is the power of what AI can do for you now. It's working out what should be. Bang, there we go. A bigger picture. Okay, and this is where AI is really good. You know, it helps you take pictures that aren't very good and you can bring them alive. You can take photographs that are really destroyed and old and the AI will rebuild them for you in color. I took all my photographs of the baby were in black and white and turned them all into color. Okay, so yeah, so think of it as a tool. It's a tool to use to make life easier as we're working.
Rob, I've got a question.
Yeah, go on.
So what AI? I've got these little characters that I've made. These characters for my business. Which AI is the best AI to make it into, like, you know, those videos where you see little babies talking and having a chat? You know, like memes where they're having a chat, that kind of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So do you know the
Yes.
best AI for that? So I've got like a Van Dyke character and a Salah character, and I want to give them a voice, and I want them to speak to each other to like promote what I'm doing.
Right. Okay. What I'll do, Chris, is let me show you something. This is what Hannah did for me earlier on. Okay. Let me show you what Hannah did earlier on for me. I know exactly what you're asking. Okay. So watch this. So here's what you've got, Chris, is watch this. Okay. Is that image you saw earlier on is a static image. Okay. Right. I'm just playing around with. Okay. So this is the static image. So that image was the static image. So let's say that's your little doll. Okay, what you want to do is you want to take that picture and make it move. Now watch this.
Can't
Yeah.
hear the sound, Rob.
Okay. It's because, Hannah, 1 second.
You didn't share your
I
sound.
can't hear the sound.
You can't share. You had to share.
I can, Hannah. 1 second, Hannah. Let me, sorry, Hannah. I told you, when I've got, this is the problem with Zoom, Hannah. All I can see is pictures, bars, and I can't get through to what I want. But guys, ignore the sounds. What Hannah's done is she's taken that static image and turned it moving. And that's what Chris wants to do. And I have to ask Hannah to defer. And what program did you use there, Hannah, to do that?
That program I use the Hedra.
Do you know that, Chris? Hedra.
Head.
Shall I show you?
Yeah. Yes, please,
go
Hannah.
on,
Yeah.
it's a bit very easy.
Yeah. Because
Okay,
because Chris, what it would do, it will take your images, Chris, and bring them alive.
Sorry, my
So what's it called? Because I'm on my phone, I should put it on my iPad. It's small on my phone. What's it called?
Hedra, HEDRA.com.
Hedra. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so what you do is Hedra is you put when you want to do some figures, like you put an image here. Okay, so upload an image. Maybe I will do. It's good with human beings, and also have to be up from, face. It's okay with animals, but some animal doesn't really work. Sometimes you have to try quite a few times to get it right. So I don't know whether this will work, but I can try.
So is it okay with characters I've made?
Can you give me a character? Give me a character.
One account 2022.
Pardon?
Personal.
What character do you have? Do you want to upload
Chris,
to the
if you
chat?
upload a character into the chat and Hannah will down, he's on his phone, Hannah.
Hang on, I might be able to. Hang on, 2 secs.
Yeah.
It's in my It's in my files. So.
If you put it on WhatsApp, then just
Yeah.
I can show you how you do it.
All right, give me 2 minutes.
Okay. Well, while Chris is doing that, so what we mean, guys, is literally Hannah. If you gave Hannah a picture of your grandma, okay, Hannah could bring that picture alive, okay, and get you to be seeing your grandma literally walking and talking. It's quite cool. When you see it, I must admit, when it works, it's absolutely stunning. So the idea is you literally take anything you want and you basically bring it alive. The only thing is that Hannah says you've got to use one program for, say, bringing it to life, a second program for doing lip sync, a third program for doing hair. So if you want it perfect, you need several programs all brought together. But then you need to know how to do it. Because it's not easy. I mean, someone earlier on asked us to take their storybook that was 25 pages and turn it into a cartoon, and we worked out that was going to take 3 months to do it. Even using AI, it's still going to take 3 months to turn a 25-page storybook into a 5 to 10 minute cartoon. Yeah. There's a lot of work in it.
I'd just like to say that person was not me, but I've been trying to do mine via ChatGPT and I couldn't do it.
Now you see, you're overestimating what ChatGPT can do, Bristol. You see, you're making that mistake that ChatGPT is this how do I put it? Okay, I know in the movies that they show AIs as being nearly omnipotent. Okay, but an AI is just a very, very clever machine. Okay, who hasn't been very good. Evening, Rihan. How's it going, young man? Is that
good?
Yeah, we have seen your post. You've been. How do I put it? You've been traveling a lot.
A little bit. Just a little bit.
A little bit. But
I like to a lot more. But yeah.
It is. Okay.
I have added it to the chat, by the way.
Okay, right. He's been in the chat. But guys, when you think of AI, what it's good at is this. AI is very good at doing this. It goes to find an answer. And what it would do, it will go to a site and say yes or no. It does it so quickly, it seems like it's human. It's not human. It's just a machine going through lots and lots of pages, hyper fast to find the answer, and then it shows it to you. Okay? Sometimes when I build an AI, I actually slow the AI down to give the impression it's a human being doing it, not a machine. Okay? So yeah.
Chris, do you have the voice recordings?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
You don't?
No. Would I need that as well?
Okay, if you don't, then we just use the Hedra's inbuilt voice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to download your characters. So you're looking at my desktop.
So the first video, basically, I think the first thing I sent you was the one I'm trying to mimic.
Which one do you want to do? This one?
Yes, yeah. That's what I'm putting in the group.
This one.
Go for the.
Which one do you want me to go?
Go for the little kid with the beard, Hannah. That looks much more funky. Yeah, that one. Yeah,
that's an actual. That's an actual video.
Oh, it is a video. Okay, yeah. That's what he wants. Okay.
Sorry. Do you want this?
What about the boy and the little boy and the two little kids? The political. Yeah. Can you do that one, Hannah?
But there are two characters here, though.
Will it struggle?
Then Hedra can only do one single characters.
Okay, yeah, just do one of the other ones then.
Yeah.
With two, you had to do. We just do one. With two, then we had to do the use a different AI. Should I just do this one?
As I said, Ian is doing a webinar on.
Okay, so now we got a start frame here. So I want the image here.
You're gonna need to get a faster computer, Hannah.
Wrong images, sorry. Let's see, desktop. Oh, sorry. Where is that?
Where did you save it, Hannah?
Where should I save it? That one. Okay, so we got the image. Then you don't have the audio script. You could normally when I do it for clients, I will upload audio because then the client can get consistent voice. But here, because you don't have it, so we generate. What do you want this character to say? Just can you?
Yeah, just anything. Yeah, you just doesn't matter. Just I just want to see it working. Yeah.
I am super. Okay. Now you can choose a voice here. British. Then. Okay, add to video. Right, I need to, I also need to share the computer sound.
I'm highly impressed with your desktop, Hannah.
I know, sorry.
That is organized chaos at its best. That is,
it's God. Only today. It's only today.
That's today.
Yeah, just every day I have to tidy up my desktop. Okay, so this is Hedra. It's good for just single characters if you want to get your character to talk. But if you have two characters, you need to use runway. The one I just showed you, runway, you could do two characters. But runway is still quite limited because sometimes it cannot, if your character is not facing the camera, sometimes runway just cannot recognize it.
So there's not so either headway or runway. You don't know of any other ones.
Kling can also do it, but you have to generate the video within the assistant, and then you do it. You have to generate a video first, and then do the lip sync.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so now we got this.
Hello, I am super hot.
Okay.
Can you see it?
Off the call. Just going over. Chat Hannah showing how to use AI videos.
Hello, I am super hot.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Hello, I am super hot.
It's a bit wrong for a baby to be saying that, but yeah.
Hello, I am super hot.
So we chose we didn't check the voice, you see. You
No,
could.
yeah.
No, what he's saying the words, Hannah. He said it's not really good for a baby to be saying I'm super
Yeah,
hot.
okay.
That's so cool. That's really cool. Thanks, Hannah, for sharing that.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
problem.
thank you.
So you use Hedra to do that. Sorry.
But it's difficult to get two people like the video, like the video I sent to you. It's difficult to get that kind of a conversation going between two.
Yeah, if you're doing two people, there's still, I mean, runway and sometimes struggle with it. Gosh, I mean, when I have to do it for my own film, it takes lots of practice, lots of. That's how I run out my credits.
You know what's really weird, right? I was watching a video on TikTok today, and it was about these babies talking to each other. And it's so weird that we're having the session now, because after this, I want to send that video. I sent it to a few people, so I'm going to send it on the group to all of you. But it's two babies, and they're talking to each other.
Yeah.
I
don't think people realise the amount of work that goes into that. They're not. It's not easy to do. So I saw one the other day. It was a gorilla, and it was like talking like it was making a documentary about human beings. Okay, and I don't think people realise how much effort it goes into making these little videos. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
What people are doing, it can be days of work for a 10-second little clip. And I think people think all you do is go make me a gorilla talking about people in a wood. That's not how it works. With that, you've got to try and like this one. You've got to make the image first. You've got to upload it. You've got to get the lip syncing done, and it all. If it's not lip synced properly, it looks terrible. So all these little things you've got to get perfect. Otherwise, it's just looking like you've overloaded the audio onto it. So yeah, so guys, you're going to go away tonight. You're going to get Runway, Kling, Hedra, and I know tomorrow we're going to see thousands of videos being posted by you guys, aren't we, online for what you've been doing. You're going to go mad tonight. So yeah, but it's good because what it does is it shows you that it can be done. It just takes a bit of effort to do it. Okay, with patience. And some of these programs are free, some charge you money. And what you'll find is the better the graphics, the better the system, the more they're going to charge you to use it. And the good ones do charge you a lot of money. Because the computing power behind it. I mean, what you're not realizing with AI, guys, is think of this. Every time you use an AI, that uses power. And you will not believe how much power is being used right now by AI. I think previously, the biggest user of power on the planet Earth was data mining. Data mining for Bitcoin, believe it or not, is a really power consumption thing to do, okay, on things. But now with AI, again, AI is added into that power supply we're using. So every time we do a little thing like this, just have a little thought for the environment, guys. So yeah, but no, it's good. But it gives you an idea, guys. See, so for your businesses, if you really do something, there's a program for all of us to use that if you want something in a hurry, you want to do a quick snippet or a quick reel for something for social media, these tools are great for it. Doing simple things like that are great. A 10-second clip of, for instance, Alicia, you have a candle that suddenly comes alive and starts dancing and talking. That is how you catch someone's attention. A talking candle. You can buy me, that sort of thing. Yeah.
I just said that. My daughter stood across the kitchen and I said, "Wow, I'm gonna get my candles to talk now." And I put you guys on mute. And she was like, "Come on, seriously, that's so cringe."
Exactly. It's that say if it's cringy to the kids, it's a good idea.
Just like cringe. Don't do that. Yeah.
But yeah,
that's good. It's very informative. Thanks, guys. I never knew we could do these sort of things.
One more thing for you guys with the books. If you've got a storybook, you can take one page of the storybook, bring it alive, and post it as an advert for your book. You're on mute, Crystal.
Sorry, the amount of times I've done that today. We can't use ChatGPT to do it, so we have to get like a proper program to do that.
You'd have to go into Hedra.
Which how much was that one? Was that the expensive one, or was that
Hannah said to try Runway. Runway's free. You might get away with it on Runway.
Is Runway free, really?
No, it's not free.
Isn't it free?
No.
I thought you said free. Boo!
Okay, let me see how much the Runway cost. Runway. Oh dear.
So is there not a free version of Runway, Hannah?
No, it's I just told you that I paid loads, and so to get
Okay.
unlimited.
So ignore me. Okay. Runway
Okay,
costs
this is
money.
the price. Okay, let me show you. Can you let me share?
Yeah, go on, Hannah.
Just this is the Runway's pricing here.
To be fair, I did ask ChatGPT for some programs, and I don't. It didn't mention the ones that Hannah's mentioned.
Our ChatGPT is not very good, though. I have to tell you.
No, I asked it for other AIs to do what I asked you, and I don't think I'm trying to look for the list while you're obviously speaking, and it didn't mention Runway or Hedra.
You know, Chris, I've done lots of training with the world's first and only AI film school, and these are the tools we use.
Okay, right.
See, look at the Runway. You got free, then you only got 125 credits. So that means you can only produce one video. So you can try one video there. And then you got standards 144, pro, then unlimited. That's what I pay. £912 a year. That's what I pay.
So you can see, guys, so even with AI, it's it's still not free. But if you go out there, you find other programs you can use. There will see the thing about free is it's going to be a very limited program to use it. So yeah, but no, I would say have them play around anyway. Okay, even in ChatGPT, go to ChatGPT and ask it, say, can you turn a cartoon into a video? And it might guide you to a GBT inside it. That's not very good. It might be free, but you're not looking for Hollywood. You're looking for simple.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
you don't
Hannah,
need Hollywood.
What would 125 credits get us? Like, did you say one video?
The free one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says on there.
Just one video.
One try.
Video. But what about editing? Like, so if it's created a video and then it's not actually what you wanted. So if you need to edit that, is that when you'll need to pay?
What do you mean editing?
I think like just I've given it an instruction. It's created this video and I don't like it, or it's not what I wanted because I didn't say the right thing or wasn't specific enough. So
that's when my heart bleeds. Because every time I use it, I made a mistake. That credit is gone.
Right. Okay.
So what Hannah's saying is, if you go on and you paid for 600 credits for a month, and you made 4 mistakes, that's your credits gone.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
It's really so they've made an assumption you get it right every time. No, you don't. So that's then you've got to buy extra credits, and that's when you start to really rack up the bills.
Yeah, I see. I started with the pro first, and then I found out actually I just kept buying credits. So in the end, I said just took the hit, took the bullet. So now I'm on the unlimited, the 912. But because I use it a lot, so
yeah.
So you had to be justified to pay so much
to pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're making the money on the back of using it, then it's worth it. Yeah.
It is. So is there any specific questions you guys have for Hannah?
Don't ask me how much I pay for my subscriptions.
My one was just simply if I want, because my plan is
if we eventually end up using that platform.
Sorry, Chris, mate, can you mic your phone? We're hearing talking in the background.
Thanks, Frank.
Thank you.
My plan is to get my storybooks out, and I've got quite a few stories that I'm developing. So I would like to get it transferred to like more of a cartoon than AI, but I don't know. Maybe that's not in keeping with what you do, Hannah. I don't know. But I want to do that at some point, maybe a bit further down the line.
You want to make a convert your book into a cartoon video?
Yeah. More of a cartoon-based film kind of thing. But I don't know if that's kind of what, whether you would be able to do that or...
Of course, I'm able to do it, but that was just the conversation I had with Rob today.
of the 25-page book into it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Well,
We said we can do it, and I talked to my team, and she said, yeah, minimum 2 months to 3 months work, full time,
okay.
doing it full time. So because
Okay.
we just recently we did 2 film together, and it took us really, yes, very intensive 1 month, but I worked like 10 to 12 hours a day to get it finished in a month. And that was started with like 30 images, and developed into like 76.
Yeah.
So it's because when you just still images, when you turn into cartoons, you need lots of transitional images to get there.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if a girl, she's at home, then she's next picture, she's at school. For the book, you could just do that. But when it's cartoon, you may have to show she's walking
Yeah.
to the school, and then
Yeah.
walking to the school sounds like the one image. No, because she passed the shop, she passed the park, she passed the, various
Yeah.
things. So
Yeah.
each passing, that's just transitional
Mm.
images.
Mm.
And then
Okay, I understand.
that's why
Yeah.
it's quite an intensive work.
Mm. Mm. Well, I won't be doing that anytime soon, but it's in my pipeline. I've got all the stories in here, and I've got my one for October in my head that I'm developing, and it features Marshall the mouse being the hero. So yeah, it's going to take me a little while to get there. So I'll let you know, and maybe you would have maybe things and programs, technologies would have changed, and you might have streamlined it a bit more by then. So we'll
the
see.
AI is changing every day. So
Yeah.
there's,
Okay.
there's a good AI, probably everybody can benefit, is YouTube AI.
YouTube.
YouTube AI. And I couldn't find it on the desktop, but on your phone, have you got YouTube?
Yeah.
But get to YouTube and get to your own. Have you got a channel yourself?
yeah, you should. Yeah, they've all got channels, haven't you? So
Yeah, go to your own channel. Okay. Now, on your own channel, there's a plus here, yeah, at the bottom. So plus that, plus short. Sorry, go back. Trying to. You need to
was this from the guy at the show at the weekend, Hannah?
Yeah. I just learned it. It was so good.
He did just. I asked him. He said just press the plus button, didn't he? And he went in there.
I wonder why. Because I wasn't logged in. I'm logged in. Can you find the on your, when you click short, there's a create on top. Can you see that?
See, I'm not seeing the create, Hannah, on my one.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You see create there.
Where is it? Where is it? Create at the top. I haven't got that.
Have you got that?
No, Hannah, I'm not seeing that either.
Okay, now go back. Okay, go back. You got okay, let's start from the beginning. You probably just see like a video like that, yeah? Like camera.
Yeah.
What did you see? Okay, click on the video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got all the video you have made, yeah?
Yeah.
Then click on short.
Yeah.
Okay. And it opens up the camera, Hannah.
Yeah, and then there's on the bottom left, there's another called
Add.
add. Yeah.
Yeah. Click on that. Yeah.
Now, have you got create?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Got
there
it.
we go. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Okay, now you
Yeah.
click the create.
Oh, this is so cool.
Okay, now you just say describe what you would like to create. Just write anything.
Oh, this is amazing.
Yeah.
That was like a hidden gem from YouTube.
Yeah.
So I'm just making a dancing mouse, Hannah. That's me. Okay, let's pick that one. Let's pick create video.
Now just create.
Right.
So you just click. Yeah, it will create 3 videos for you. Yeah.
It creates images.
Yeah. Then for the images, it will let you click on one. Yeah. Now, Crystal, click on one, and it will turn it into a video. There you go, guys. There's my one. It's just made that for me, a dancing mouse. How's that?
Yeah, just choose the image and then it will create the video for you. So it's only like 15 seconds, but that could just create lots of like show for your channel.
Oh.
Isn't that great?
Oh, look, he's got an amethyst crystal dog.
Yeah.
There you go. See, right. See, guys, more stuff. We're going to see more videos tomorrow. Everyone's gone AI mad.
I got a dancing elephant.
That's really cool.
Right. I've got a new tool, Hannah, now for my Friday posts. And stuff. But the thing is, guys, again, this is a hidden gem.
Yeah, you just keep on pressing continue, then you will just add onto your channel.
Oh, thank you so much, Hannah. That is wonderful. That's something very useful.
Yeah. So very simple something for your channel.
So that's only if you've got a channel that you can do that, right? So I've got to go and register for YouTube because I don't have a YouTube account. Okay.
Yeah, you need that channel. Otherwise, it doesn't know where to add to.
Right. Okay, cool. That's cool. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So now my dancing elephant is working. So now if I go back to my YouTube channel, I will find my dancing elephant there on my short list.
Yeah. Assuming it drops into like a draft folder somewhere until you post it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Every day is a new day. Okay. Well, have a good play. AI is just, it's fun to play. We tried when I started out doing the AI filmmaking, I actually tried, how many AI I have tried? But then I narrowed down to, the one I show you today was like the one I really use very often, almost like, if I have to make AI films, and I definitely use them.
The Hedra, was it
Hedra, Runway, Clean.
No, which favorite? Like, which one are you using on a daily basis?
Which is my favorite? They are essentials. They're my essential tools. And I already delete the ones I don't like. I try quite a few others. Oh God, I don't even remember their names. There's so many of them. But these are still, sometimes I did there's a picker for a while because they are very good at doing motions.
For me, informative and useful because I am planning to, as an influencer, it's really hard to be like active every day, and you can just use that like short videos for yourself.
It is, and remember this: all these tools are designed to make your life easier.
Yeah.
Okay, think of it that way. It literally is about making your life easier. Okay, and if you can do it, like that YouTube one there, you could sit there on a Sunday afternoon and make 15 little reels for the week and just post them.
Oh, is there no limit on that?
No
limit.
No
amazing.
limit. There's no limit. It's just limit. That's so. And again, you'd have thought YouTube would tell people it's there. No, you've got to go and find it.
No.
It's
it's short. It won't create really a story, but it could be quite fun, for an influencer, or just keep up your posting. That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, Alicia, you can go and now get dancing candles.
Yeah, literally. Yeah,
Okay.
it's really good.
That's the thing, and you don't need more than 15 seconds.
No, I don't. Yeah.
No, it's just all you're trying to do is catch people's attention.
Especially like I'm trying to do a lifestyle scene, of a candle maybe walking its way into like somebody's living room or something, and where people are sitting in the lounge. Like you can explain that scene to it and see what it creates. So you just want to create that feeling, that emotion with somebody.
Because remember, if you use that, remember, you can use 2 or 3 programs. You can make the video on that, download it, and use like a video editing program to put your logo on it, or the ending, or a call to action. So, it takes a bit more time. If you're like me, lazy, just make a video and post it, that's fine. You got to spend more effort doing it, you can do. But what you're doing is, it's taken away all the hassle of having to think. The hardest thing now is, what do I say? Oh, I don't know what to write. Yeah, and off you go.
Well, I would suggest I actually just do a dancing candles for you, but I didn't go into specific details. But if you can when you do the prompting, be more specific. Like you could say, well, like one candle doing a twist, and then you will get that.
Yeah.
If you are very general, then the general prompt will give you very general.
But like in the ads, Hannah, they have like the products bouncing, like the skincare stuff and everything. It all sort of bounces. I think like stuff like that I'd be able to do easily. But I'll just have to find a way to get my labels onto them to get for them to do what I wanted to do, like my personalization. But yeah, no, I think that'd be really helpful. Could I ask another question actually? So because I film a snippet of what I'm doing every day, right? And I post that on social media. Is there a way for me to use that filming that I've done and put it anywhere? And basically, is there a way for me to use that and to use AI with that to create something with it? Is my question. So I'm talking about me filming on my phone now. So something I've created videoed on my phone. It's just me talking, or me showing myself making candles, or making a chocolate bouquet. Can I insert that video into any of these AIs to do anything with it?
Runway and Kling may do something, but you can explore. Remember, I show you Runway has got many tools. Onto their tools, you can explore. They can do certain things. They make it into slow motions, or remove the background.
Right. Okay.
They're. I'm not on the tour at the moment, but you could just go on the
Runway.
That's what Runway can do. I think Kling also do something similar.
Right. Okay.
But you see, but Runway and Kling, you can upload your own image and ask Runway to do something very crazy about your image.
Yeah, because I'm just trying to get stuff that's going to grab people's attention. So I'm kind of thinking, what can I do just to make it a bit more exciting, where people are like hooked?
Yeah, well, that's what exactly Meta says. So all the 99% of the advertisement is actually always on your creative, on your videos. But your video had to be stunning, had to be different from others. Then that would do all the advertising for you.
Gosh, the session's been great. I've learned so many things.
And in the end, we actually got you your free AI to use forever. Right at the end, Hannah dropped that in as a little end teaser.
Thank you, Hannah. Thanks. Very helpful.
Okay,
right, everyone's sending Hannah questions now with things to make. Hannah's going to be ping, 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 ping. Everyone's messaging her.
Right, guys. So now we've had a quick look at what AI can do and how it can help you. And remember, it's there to help, okay? Not hinder, help us, okay? So you've been given lots of lovely tools now to make all your social media posts just much more fun. Okay, so let's I'm hoping to see lots of amazing posts tomorrow.
Pressure's on.
Yeah, the pressure's on. Who can do the best post for Friday afternoon? That's the challenge. And the challenge is Everyone's got to do one post tomorrow afternoon using one of these programs, and we're going to vote on the best one.
Yeah, let's
And
do
Hannah's,
it.
one second, Hannah's not allowed to do it though. That's the only thing.
Take her out.
I can be the judge. I can
We
be
have
the
to-
judge.
You
Yeah,
have to
you
give
be
us,
the judge.
yeah, we need a fighting chance, Hannah,
Yeah.
to do it. Okay, so it's a Friday fun day, end of day post. You've got a day to get it posted on your social media things, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, right, guys. I'm now going to head downstairs and water my garden.
Sorry, Rob, can I just quickly jump in before you go and water your
Of course
garden?
you can,
yeah. Raihan, I've never met you before.
Nice to see you.
Hi, nice to
I
meet
tell you
you.
what we do
Yeah.
before we go, everyone just do, because there's quite a few new people here. Let's start with right hand in the middle, and let's everyone just a quick. You've got your elevator pitch, which you've been practicing for a long time now. So go.
All right, I'm Raihan Islam. I run my clients' businesses for them, but I also build automation tools. So you'll be seeing on my LinkedIn or Instagram or Facebook that for the last like 10 days and until the 31st of July, I'm letting people use my irresistible offer creator, which uses automation and other things like that. If you are looking to build out an offer that people won't refuse, you can use my app, you can use it for free. So hit me up if you'd like to do that. I'll leave it at that. I have a bunch of other skills, but I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Can I just say, Rayhan, hi everybody, and Rayhan, can I just say, can you just write your links in the chat so we can
Sure.
so we
Yeah,
can,
yeah.
we can get it from there, please? And can I
Absolutely.
just ask, Hannah, can I create my own images? So can I like go to my videos or things that I've got on my phone and then use those to create my videos?
Yes, yes, you can.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank
See
you.
what you're talking, Marcia. You're
Yes.
next.
Oil of nature is what I do. I do natural skincare, creating beautiful, luxurious soaps and body creams for people who've got skin problems and people who don't have skin problems. And I'm going to leave it at that.
Okay. Across to
Thank
you, Mr. Chris.
Can I follow those two? My name's Chris. I do a number of things. One of them is protect your income and your family with insurance, life insurance and health insurance. I also trade the Forex market, and I'm creating an AI musical business.
Thank you, Chris.
Cool.
And we're going to go across to, I'll do introduction here to our latest award winner, Salisha.
Thank you. Hi everyone, I'm Salisha. So I've just joined. I'm fairly new in this group, so that's why I haven't met you, Raihan, before, but I think I've met everyone else. So I started off, so I've got finance background, but I've completely left it for the creative side, and I now create chocolate bouquets and candles. So my business is kind of two businesses that I'm working on that sit separately, but I help at the same store. So I've got a little store, tiny little store, but it's kind of like a gifting store with half an element of the candles and half of the chocolate bouquets. The candles are all bespoke. I cater for sort of, it's more luxury, high end. And the candle scents are inspired by designer perfumes. So in a nutshell, that's what I do. And then I also do other home fragrance products as well, like diffusers and car fresheners and room perfumes, all that stuff. Yeah, that's basically me.
Okay, and we'll go up to young Crystal, another award winner.
Oh yes, award winning. So I make wellbeing products. It's fusion of crystals with light therapy in a beautiful decorative glass bottle. I'm also a psychic, medium, author of a recent children's story, and columnist, actually, which will be coming out shortly soon.
A very short list, Crystal. We'll go up to, even though everyone spoke to Hannah, we will hand over to Hannah anyway. Let Hannah actually tell you what she does in its entirety. Hi, Hannah. Yeah,
No,
up to you. Over to you.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Oh, sorry. Right. My name is Hannah, so you probably know now. When I was 16, my mom said to me, I asked my mom, should I study science or literature? She said, girls don't do tech. So I studied literature, I studied Shakespeare, and then later on I studied film and enterprise. So actually, through my film studies, I got to know VR, virtual reality. So now my company, Hi-Fi VR, we create immersive virtual reality experience for our clients. We are actually creating, this is a top secret at the moment, but not quite top secret. We are trying to create, in the future, the Zoom meeting won't be like this. We will teleport you to somewhere with your colleague, with the people you're meeting. So that'll be quite fun. Apart from that, I also help business people to create, stunning TV quality commercials. So we will help you to, create. We will create, while you see how I love the AI filmmaking because it's cheaper, much cheaper. I made not long ago, back in April, I did a shuttle run to France, and I made this Miss Sainsbury, Mrs. Sainsbury. She used to be in the advertisement industry, and she said to me, she said, "Hannah, you're charging too cheap." Because she charging, I was shocked. She said in her commercial world, their starting price is 300K. I nearly, passed out.
That's for a 30-second advert, by the way.
Yeah, 30-second advert. They charge from 300K. Well, that was before AI, So she had to use lots of equipment, big camera to do this. Nowadays, no, we don't need that. So you have seen the like Michelle's, herbal tea. We got these, divers, deep dive into the sea,
Nice.
getting up the sea moss. But can you imagine the old time that scene would cost like 50K?
You had to fly someone out to Caribbean to do it. Hard job, but yes, okay. Now over to Oana. We're going to get some musical lyrics now.
Yes, thank you. Lovely to see you again. I'm sorry, I'm a bit inconsistent showing up every Thursday. Lovely to see you again, Raihan. It's been a long time.
dig.
Yeah, so I teach music. I'm quite handful with what I'm doing right now. So I'm teaching children and adults. I'm pretty busy right now. I have recital and exams with the kids. And in recital, I have also adults playing. But in a nutshell, I'm trying to help everyone who wants to pick up an instrument to learn it properly and to make sure that it's a long-lasting skill to serve them for the rest of their lives. And to just close, I have a concert next week, and would be lovely to see some of you if you can, if you want. We have a wonderful program in to play with the orchestra. So that's my other things which I'm doing. So if you think you can, if you can come, you're not gonna be sorry. It's a good orchestra. It's a wonderful program.
Post the link into the WhatsApp group so we can see it. See where it is.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
Watford, like it was in December and before.
Yeah.
It's same Watford. Yeah.
Okay, and now over to Man.
Thank you.
Hi everyone. I'm an ex-NHS worker and recently changed my career to I've become a TikTok influencer, like I shall say social media influencer. I'm a UGC creator, and also I work with brands and promote their products on social media. I'm also a bit into digital products where I sell digital products. And yeah, that's a bit of everything here. And I'm planning to open my own digital marketing agency soon. So it's a bit of everything here and there, and hopefully I will make it. I'm just a beginner in my career. That's all.
Quick,
That's
never say hope, say will.
Yeah. Will.
Yeah, I know it sounds odd, okay, but that slight change in word can change your mindset.
Yeah.
Okay. With
And
that
they say
one.
the hope is not a strategy.
It's not
Yeah.
a very it's a struggle still, but I will make it.
Exactly, you will. And with the aid of all these lovely AI tools, it's going to make you better now. And the final one, obviously, over to me, Rob. What do I do? So mainly my business is software development for companies to make them more streamlined and earn money. On other things, I also help Hannah as her sidekick when we go out places to help with the VR and the AR. I've made an AI chatbot to help people with their interviews, and it will also write your CV for you to be specific for the job you're going for. And in my part time, I read books, write books, DJ. I don't sing though, okay, and generally like smiling. And that's me done, people.
Wow.
And you watch YouTube videos?
I watch lots of YouTube videos, lots and lots. That's my go-to place to have fun each day, to get away from the news. It needs to be funny. Generally, people running into things and hurting themselves, I'm afraid to say. But we've all got different things we like watching, haven't we? So, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rob. I remembered one thing. My leaflets never came.
No, because I've sent them back and they're waiting. And I think they tried to get them properly because they came back. When I got them the first time, guys, they were blurred.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So I sent them back and they're getting them back. I think they're making sure because let's say I wasn't too polite on the phone. I could have been nicer. I was having a bad day, I think, at that point in time. And they turned up and I just went into one. So yeah, I'll talk to them tomorrow to see where they are. Okay. But remember, guys, the challenge is tomorrow, the best video made, doesn't matter how long it is, post it onto social medias, post it into the group chat. Okay. We'll all go on and we'll all tell each other how great we are. That's the idea.
Yeah.
So like, I think you mean like animated one, or which one? What's
any video you think that's going to work for your business, or going to be funny, or just something entertaining, something that says this is me, or this is my business, or something just to catch people, a video that will catch people's attention. Literally think of it as Hannah says, stop the scroll. A video that you're going to put up that people are going to want to go, oh, and they watch the whole thing and don't go straight past it. That's the goal.
Okay.
Okay.
It's gonna be a busy day for me tomorrow, but I'll see what I can do.
I've already started, by the way, so I'm ahead of you all.
Cheat.
And I've got your number, don't I? I'll just make sure.
Yeah. Listen, right, guys. Listen.
Can I just ask one more question about the AI? Sorry.
Yeah. Go on, Chris.
So, is there an AI which literally you can just tell it what you want to do instead of dragging all these pictures and stuff, and it just creates a video on that? So you give it some instructions, or is it just the AI videos we've already mentioned?
I believe if you try this one on YouTube, Chris, and you give it the right instructions, it will most probably give you what you want. I've been playing with it. This YouTube one, literally, it just needs the right instructions. And they ask you if you want realistic, manga, cartoon. If you write the right instructions into that YouTube one, I believe it will give you an amazing video. I'm just trying it. I'm just literally now adding music.
I missed that YouTube bit. So if you could post this link out, I'll go back. I'll pop away from the phone.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I will send in a minute after this, Chris. I'll send you out some screenshots of my amazing videos. You can watch what I've done.
Yeah. So but if you could send this.
Oh, don't worry, Chris. As soon as I finished, I will stop this video. I'll upload it onto YouTube. And then you might have to go through to about an hour and 50 minutes.
Yeah.
But you'll it'll be in there, okay? So once I finish this, I'll just render it and load it up so it goes live tonight, okay? Then you can go back and things. Because I think there's lots of stuff in here Hannah's told us that I know you were all trying to write down. So if I put the video back online, you can fast forward to it and find the bits where Hannah was telling you which video does this, which does that. Because as per usual, Hannah's given us an information overload here, hasn't she? Stuff. We need to ascertain what it all says. So yes.
So you're going to upload it on YouTube?
Yeah. Give me. I will. It'll take about 45 minutes to render it and about 45 minutes to load it because it's quite big. And once I've loaded it, I'll do a post in the WhatsApp group and say, "Here's the link, video loaded." Okay. It'll be tonight.
All right, mate. Thanks.
I'll also pop a screenshot of my notes on the group as well. Just in case.
And if you go back into this chat guide, the chat should be saved as AI notes as well.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, and if I can't, if not, I'll download the notes and post them into the group as well. Okay, right in the body. I will say good night to you all. Okay, and same time next week. And next week it might have a proper speaker, not me. Okay.
Oh, is it Rossi?
I'm trying to get Rossi to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to be teaching us he's a sort of like, it's a mindset of why we don't like asking people to do things at work to get ourselves come across better. Is that right, Crystal?
Oh, I don't know. He comes across like a bit of a hippie dude, but he's also a salesperson. Sales, life coach, business, it's all intertwined. He's great though.
He's a life coach, but he looks at the mindset of how we go into things and why sometimes we don't want to ask someone, like, asking clients to pay an invoice. We don't like doing it because it sounds rude, but we have to ask to get paid. So he does the mindset of why we stop ourselves doing that. So it's going to be slightly different this week. Okay, but things we can still use on a day-to-day basis. Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Excellent. And we're looking for also Rehan's links to all the stuff he's doing, so we can have a look at the AIs he's building and stuff and things.
Shall I throw it into the WhatsApp? I put it here.
Yes, please. Put it into the WhatsApp group so we can have a look at it as well. Yeah. Yes, please.
All right. Cool. Thank you.
Nice one, mate. Okay. Right, guys. So for the 50th time, good night, and I'll see you next week. Okay.
Can I ask you one more question?
No
more questions, Chris. That's it. No more questions.
I'm messing.
Hold on. What's that? I can hear someone calling me. What's that? Chris, Destiny's calling. I have to dash. Yeah.
I'm messing, mate. I'm not joking.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Hannah.